Hi, my name is Carlin Smith. I'm with Robotronics, and today we're going to show you how to set up and operate your Pluggie. Hey Pluggie, how's it going?
How are you?
Awesome.
Well, good. Serves you right.
In this segment, we'll be showing you how to use the different batteries for the robots, how to charge them and take care of them. For charging the Pluggie battery, we're going to use the battery tender charger, and externally we can charge it this way. We're going to plug it in here. We're going to have an amber light that will turn on solid when it's charging, and then when it's mostly charged we'll get a green blinking light, and then when it's fully charged it will turn solid green. We can also charge the battery while it's in the Pluggie itself. The way that we install the Pluggie battery is we get the battery close together here and plug it in, and then we're going to set it up in here. Slide it in like that. We have a washer and a nut, wing nut that we're going to put on here. And that installs the battery. When you're working with the battery, installing it, it's good to lay Pluggie down on some kind of padded surface to keep them from getting scratched up. Here is our power switch. In the middle position, it is completely turned off. In the forward position this way, that turns Pluggie on, and then this position back here puts it in the charging mode. And to charge the battery while it is in the Pluggie, here's our charging port right here, and we'll use this adapter which we switch out on the battery tender. So we unplug the other connector, plug this one in, and then we make sure there is one prong that's wider than the other ones. We make sure that it's turned the correct way, and then we plug it in. And now if the switch is in the proper position on the Pluggie, then we can charge the battery while it is in Pluggie. Okay, for charging the RC batteries, we're going to use this style of charger right there. And when we plug it in, the LED will turn on here. There is no indication when the battery is fully charged, but the charging takes between 4 to 8 hours, and don't leave it on the charger for more than 14 hours. So we can directly connect the battery to the charger that way. The other way we can charge the battery is switch to using this barrel style connector adapter, and then we can plug it into the RC while the battery is in the RC. Some tips for taking care of your robot is when you're done using your robot, make sure that you take the battery out of the robot and charge it, the main vehicle battery, and also that you charge the battery on your RC. If you're not going to use the robot for an extended period of time, such as more than a month, then every month recharge the battery, the vehicle battery in the robot. When you're storing your robot, make sure that it's in a controlled environment as far as the temperature goes, so that the temperature is not below 40 degrees and it's not above 80 degrees. And if you can cover up your robot, that will also help it keep it looking nice. For powering the voice systems, we have the two different voice systems, the UHF unit and the VHF. The UHF is for your hearing. They both take 9-volt batteries. To get the battery on the UHF unit, you press down here and then push that forward, and it's just a 9-volt battery that goes in here. When you turn this on, when you first turn it on, you'll see this LED will turn on, showing you that you've got power, but that LED will stay off until the battery goes low. So this LED becomes a low indicator when you're operating it and that light comes on, then you'll know that it's time to replace the battery. For powering the VHF unit, takes a 9-volt battery. The compartment is on the back. We press down there, slide this out. You can have the ribbon behind it to make it easier to take it back out, and it just presses in there like that. Then we slide the door back in place. When we turn it on, just like the UHF unit, when we turn it on, this red light will flash for a second, and then after that the light should stay off until the battery starts to get low, and then that red light will come back on, and that's a low battery indicator. When you receive your robot in the RC control case, you will find the following items. We have the RC. We have a strap that we can attach to the carrying case if you want to carry the case with a strap. We have the headset, which includes the earpiece and the microphone. And then there is also the LCD interface. This is for making changes in the settings on the robot. We have the keys for the locks on the carrying case. We have the UHF unit. This is for the speaking from the operator to the robot. And then we have the VHF unit, which is the hearing from the robot to the operator. Also, we have some adapter cables for charging the RC battery. There'll be an extra RC battery, and then there's also the charger for the battery, for the RC battery. It's important to notice the orientation of the RC in the carrying case. When you put it in, you want to make sure the bottom of the RC goes against this surface here, so that when we put it in, we close the lid and pick it up, then it's going to be resting on the bottom of the RC rather than resting on the antenna. To turn on the RC, we're going to flip this switch up here, and it's going to start beeping at us. These three switches need to be away from us, and then this switch pulls towards us to clear the switch air. This stick right here is going to be for driving Pluggie. Pushing it this direction is going to cause Pluggie to go forward. This way is backwards, and then we can spin Pluggie to the right or spin Pluggie to the left, or turning around. These switches up here will control the MP3 player and also control some other functions. For the cap, we just press this up, and that will toggle his cap going up or down. So if you press it once, the cap will come up. If you press it again, the cap will come back down. This stick over here is going to be for controlling Pluggie's eyes and eyelids. The eyes will go side to side with the stick this way. If we go all the way down, it's going to blink or close both of his eyes. If we come up and then to the right, we'll blink the right eyelid. And if we go to the left, then it'll blink the left eyelid. Over here we have his water squirter. If you have that option in your robot, that holding it down will activate the water squirter for as long as you're holding it down. And then this switch over here, if you hold it down, will activate his siren for as long as you're holding it down, and then you let it go and it will stop. Pressing this switch up will make Pluggie's eyelids open a little bit wider to give him a surprised look. And then up here we have the volume control for the MP3 player. And over here we have the volume control for the operator's voice. And if we come all the way down, we can mute the operator's voice.
Turn the lights off.
For controlling the MP3 player, we hold this switch towards ourselves, and then this switch pressed up will be a pause play. So if it's not playing any music, you press it up, I will start to play a song. If you press it again, it will pause the song wherever you press that switch during. If you press it down, it will stop the song, and then if you were to press play again, the song will start from the beginning rather than where you stopped it. This switch over here will advance through the tracks one direction, and then pressing it down will reverse through the tracks the other direction. Over here we have 4 different sound effects. We've got 2 different switches, each have 2 positions, and will trigger a sound effect from the MP3 player while you're holding the MP3 player switch.